Hello, hello, hello. It has been quite a while since I have posted a video. I do apologize for my absence. A lot has been going on, which I will absolutely fill you guys in. I'll probably do a catch up with me video sometime very soon, so definitely be on the lookout for that. There are quite a few life updates to give, all good, mostly good. All of them are mostly good. But for today's video, starting off super slow, super simple, good old fashioned magazine flip. I personally have always been a Cosmo fan. I remember as a kid, I would go grocery shopping with my parents, and they always had like the most adult articles in them, besides of course like other magazines, you know. But as far as like fashion and like women's magazines, more like feminine magazines, Cosmo always had like some crazy taglines on them. They're not really like that anymore. I feel like magazine culture is dying, sadly, but I still, to this day, I will get a copy of Cosmo if it has somebody that I like on it. I think I have another one where, or maybe that was Vogue with Kristen Stewart on it. But regardless, if it's somebody I like, I will purchase it. There's something so nostalgic about flipping through magazines. As a kid, like, 10, 11, 12, I definitely went through that period of like begging my parents for like, what was it called, like Teen Beat or something. Just like dumb tween magazines and stuff. So it really kind of takes me back whenever I look through magazines now. And of course, on this edition of Cosmopolitan, we have the beautiful, the wonderful, the amazing Miss Lindsay Lohan herself. I was stoked to see her on the cover. Guys, she's doing really well. Like, she's doing so good. We're not besties or anything, but I grew up watching Lindsay Lohan, and to see that she's like actually doing okay now it makes me so happy. So happy. So, without further ado, let's take a look and see what Cosmopolitan has to offer us today. So, just on the cover, we've got Miss Lohan in a gorgeous white business suit jumper thing. Gorgeous with the red locks, of course. Apparently we have Breakup School, which is now in session. When you definitely don't want kids, but then suddenly want nothing but kids. Can't relate, but we'll see what that's about. And apparently we only need 2 things to look good this winter, and they're not going to tell us here, but they're going to tell us on page 26. I do see we've got a Mean Girls reference here. Corporate can't sit with us. How Gen Z's career mindset is changing the game. The interview we've been waiting for. And I dread going home because my brother is a man-child, and other deeply relatable complaints. And last but not least, there is a pasta story right down here. I'm assuming it's not going to be a creepypasta. I think it's literally going to be about pasta, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky. Starting off with a wonderful Olay ad. We've got our contents. I'm also filming this video on my phone. I still have not figured out my camera situation. I apologize, but the audio is decent on my phone for the time being, so. I read this in my head and it took me like 6 times to get it right. I was reading the first Simone as someone and I was like, how to do someone like Simone does Simone? And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. This is an article about, not really an article, I think it's coming up. We'll see. This is the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race. Do love Drag Race. I haven't been watching it recently. I don't know. I've been watching a lot of like old movies and rewatching the same TV shows over and over again, you know, because, well, you get it. But this is Simone. Simone won, I'm assuming, the most recent season of RuPaul. Congratulations, Simone. So this is a list of Simone's favorite things, favorite routines. Even on my busiest days, I still find time to use this beauty product, the Sunday Riley CEO Afterglow Brightening Vitamin C Cream. It gives my skin such a stunning glow without making me look too greasy or sweaty. I have heard really good things about that cream, but I have not tried it because vitamin C does scare me. The next time I go on vacation, I'm going to Venice, Florence, and Sicily are at the top of my list. I've never been, but everyone always says that they're a must-see place. Plus, I'm trying to eat good and see some beautiful sights. Amen. I start every morning with this one thing, a good face mist, because it wakes me up and puts me in a pleasant mood. I've been really loving the one from REM Beauty. A lot of face mists are snake oil, but it really works. It's happy hour and I'm drinking. If it's Sonic's happy hour, I'm sipping on a medium cherry slush. If it's the grown folks happy hour, I'd like a tequila soda, please. Vodka soda is my favorite, so I can definitely hang with that. Maybe not tequila, but it's nice. This piece of technology makes my day so much better. The noise canceling Bose 700 headphones are the tea. I didn't believe the noise canceling thing was real until I got on a plane with a screaming child. I turned these babies on and all I heard was Tina Turner singing back to me. Amazing. I just got the Galaxy Buds and I'm in love with those. So the book I recommend to all my friends, RuPaul's Guru. It has all the tricks of the trade while also giving amazing life advice. Plus, RuPaul shows so many stunning looks in it. If you lean in close, I smell like Fenty EDP Eau de Parfum. I love it because it combines two of my favorite scents, spicy and floral, to make this rich smelling concoction. It's perfect for anyone wanting a lovely unisex scent. I do love unisex fragrances. Oh my gosh. Oh. But this album right now is hands down my favorite. Beyonce's Renaissance. I wake up with it, put it on in the shower, and listen to a track or two before bed. It always gets me pumped. You guys, I'm sure you guys have seen Pitch Perfect. This is actually funny because David and I were just talking about the Cups song from Pitch Perfect. I turned to him like yesterday and I was like, what would you have done if on our first date I was like, I can sing really good, like I have a beautiful voice, and then I did the Cups song from Pitch Perfect. And he was like, well, there's barely any singing in it, but I'd probably would have been like, oh wow, you're really good. And of course it started the conversation, oh, so you would have lied to me, you know. If you're in a relationship with literally anybody, you know how those conversations go. Usually whenever I say stuff like this, though, he turns to me and says, would you still love me if I was a worm? So, yeah, ironic that it's in this magazine. Pitch Perfect came out whenever I was in high school, and of course, my friends and I and everybody and their dog and their hamsters and their grandmas were learning the Cups song. Cheesecake is everything. Also, if I sound a little sick, it is because I am still getting over COVID. I had COVID last week, this week. It's been a lot. It's been real heavy. I'm finally on the upswing though. The Beetlejuice National Tour begins December 7th. The Broadway musical version of Tim Burton's iconic 1980s film will close its doors this coming January. But not to worry, you can soon check out the show that invented Euphoria Lightning before Euphoria was even a thing, in its full spooky glory all over the country. That's pretty cool. I would like to see that. Blockbuster. It's the OG streaming giant rubbing salt in the video store's company's wound with a comedy-based series on its only remaining brick-and-mortar location. Maybe. And it's hilarious. The best parts, Melissa Fumero and Randall Parks' will they or won't they co-worker love story that makes Jim and Pam look like casual pals. That is pretty messed up, honestly. And a whole show. I do miss Blockbuster though, like who doesn't? I mean honestly though, I grew up in a small town, so we didn't have Blockbuster. We had like a no-name video store, but it's all the same thing. It was an experience going, picking out a movie, especially being a kid in that time, like the best. I miss it. Other Worlds by the Pretty Reckless. Yes, this is original Gossip Girl star Taylor Momsen's band. It is an amazing band. They have some good music. And yes, the band has already claimed its place in the rock world, dating all the way back to 2010. But even if grunge is not your vibe, this new release of acoustic songs and covers might be, and Taylor's voice, especially on this haunting track 25, is wildly impressive no matter your genre preferences. Interesting. I didn't know they were coming out with a new album. Welcome to Chippendales. Before Magic Mike, there was Chippendales, the first all-male stripping trope for women. The dramatic miniseries based on founder Soman Steve Manjiri's life covers the shady deals, actual murder, and cold hard cash it took to create the erotic empire. It stars Kumail Nanjiani. I know, gosh, I'm butchering this. Who, sorry, does not strip down, but is his usual talented self. Love it. I know he's very well known, but I know him most from Silicon Valley, which is such a good show. I love that show so much. It's so funny. If you have not watched it, definitely watch it. You know, I've never smelled this perfume. Everybody says it smells super sweet, which leads me to believe that I would like it, but I've never smelled it. This is a lot, but I'm gonna read it. Because this actually caught my attention on the cover. Dear Mina, I recently went home for my sister's birthday party, and I couldn't shake the feeling that my older brother still acts like a teenager and treats me like I'm still one too. For the record, he's 27 and I'm 22. Just one example. In the middle of the party, he put me in a headlock. He also called me by my childhood nickname the entire time. No matter how much I avoid or ignore him, he's constantly trying to bring me down to his level with remarks like, do mom and dad know you're drinking? Again, I'm 22. And still want me to turn the lights on in the basement before you go down there? He also leaves dirty dishes around the house for my mom to clean up, and when she asked him to help set up for my sister's party, he did the bare minimum, opting to spend most of the morning watching College Game Day from the living room couch. Yet somehow my parents don't seem fazed that he hasn't shed his frat boy persona. He still lives rent-free at home and relies heavily on them for financial support. Meanwhile, although I'm the youngest child, I have a career, an apartment, and a life of my own. Yet I'm still practically a baby in his eyes, and it's starting to mess with how I see myself. What's it going to take for him to finally grow up and treat me as a fully functioning adult? Excuse me. So, first of all, let me start by saying I thought this would be so much interesting, like so much more interesting than it actually was. It is not. I feel like pretty much anybody who has a brother has dealt with this, or at least something of the sort. Like, you live your life, that's what you do, you know? Like, who gives two craps how your brother sees you, you know? That's just my 2 cents. Also, I moved away 3 hours from my family, so what do I know, you know? I didn't deal with it, I just left. But, yeah, I mean, what? And they're both still pretty young. I mean, he's 27, she's 22. But still living at home, oof. There's nothing wrong with living at home. Don't get me wrong. That's totally fine. But what gets me is that his parents still financially, like, support him. That's crazy. Like, rent is expensive AF no matter where you live right now. Like, everywhere. So living at home, I get. But, like, not supporting yourself financially? Wow. God. Just be glad you're out, you know? I really thought that was going to be more interesting. Oh, God. Barbie Pink, how we missed you. Thank God. And the buzz around a certain new movie, it's suddenly popping up all over. It is true, but how do you guys feel about the Barbie movie? Like, I'm stoked. I really am. Really am stoked. Yeah, stoked. Can't wait to see it. You really only need 2 things to look good right now. Let's see. Puffers and blurred lips. Dramatic pillow-esque outerwear and berry-hued stained pouts let you stay both very cozy and very cool. Tip. Press matte lipstick on with your fingertips instead of swiping it on directly from the tube. Are you kidding me? This is their advice? Like, this is... Oh. Interesting. Also, like... I don't know. I mean, these 2 lips, that looks fine. This one looks a little bit smeared. A little bit. Blurred lips. Yeah, I won't try either of those things, and I guess I will just be not cool. That's just crazy. I really can't get over this jacket. I do like this lip. I think it's pretty. The, like, just bitten vampire lip. Very cute. I look very dumb whenever I do it, though. Shit, I do. Faux fur and metallic glitter lips. Guys, this is not it. That's not it at all. This one's kind of cute, though. I don't know if you can see that. That's kind of cute. I kind of like that one. I did actually see it was kind of like an emerald green color, kind of like this color jacket the other day. I guess it was more like this, actually, this color, at Target. Wow, it was beautiful. I really wanted it, but, like, when am I gonna wear emerald green? Every day, that's when. Tailored coats and vinyl red lips. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like this is like the least shocking one. I mean, I don't know. Do people get coats tailored? Is that a thing? I mean, I guess it's just like a rich people thing, or like people with money. I mean, I just buy stuff that fits, pretty much. But I also buy stuff that's not like fitted, I guess. Wow. Now I'm lost. Thank God that's over. Quick question. Do you really need bond building hair care? Quick answer, yes. Okay, there we go. First, a little anatomy lesson. Each one of your hair strands is made up of tiny bonds that are largely responsible for its shape, strength, and shine. Chemical processing and frequent heat styling can damage these bonds, leading to just about every annoying hair issue, from color fading to split ends to hair thinning. That, my friends, is why bond building hair care is so necessary. Excuse me. The exact science varies from product to product, but in general, most formulas penetrate the hair shaft to repair broken bonds by either replacing lost protein with amino acids or using acids to alter your hair's pH, says trichologist. Trichologist? I don't know how to pronounce that word, I'm so sorry. And it's bugging me. And the Inky List brand ambassador, Shab Reslin. My clients who use bond-building products have hair that better retains moisture, so there's less frizz and breakage. Plus, their color looks more vibrant and stays that way for longer, too. Adds celebrity colorist, Matrix brand ambassador, Rachel Bott. TLDR, this is a relatively simple way to get healthier, easier to style hair, and because so many product options are out there right now, there are a ton of different ways, from pre-washes to leave-ins, you can get in on the goodness, starting with these standouts. So of course, we have Olaplex. Everybody and their ancestors knows about Olaplex. It is $30 a bottle. I mean, I say I've been using the number 3 for like a month now, but I don't know. See, it's hard for me to tell personally because I am always coloring my hair, always lightening my hair, always putting bleach on it. So, I mean, I guess if my hair hasn't fallen out, then yeah, it works, you know? I didn't know that Andrew Fitzsimmons has one, so that's interesting. I've seen the Redken one. I am not familiar with Goldwell or K18. Not familiar with those. K18 is Sephora. I don't shop at Sephora super often, so that makes sense. Goldwell is apparently on Amazon. And then of course we have Living Proof, the triple bond complex. You can find this at Sephora or Ulta. I am an Ulta girl myself, as we well know from this channel, from all of my hauls. See? I knew it was gonna be pasta. I knew it. I was really hoping for a creepypasta though. Overnight mac and cheese. Honestly. See, I'm feeling very internally confused right now because overnight oats are a thing, and I think they've always been a thing, but now they're like a thing again. That sounds delicious. I can get behind that. Overnight mac and cheese? I don't know. Let's see. It says a day before you plan to serve, bring a large pot of water to a boil. Add 2 tablespoons of salt in the pasta and cook for 4 minutes. Drain, don't rinse, and set aside. Meanwhile, in a 10-inch medium bowl, combine the cream, cheese, cheddar, nutmeg. Okay, so you mix everything together, cheese, salt, seasoning, cover it with plastic wrap, and refrigerate for 24 hours. It says the pasta will absorb the cream and expand. When ready to bake, allow the mixture to sit at room temperature for 1 hour. It's very interesting. So this lesson is in Feeding Your Besties, brought to you by a fabulous barefoot Contessa and Food Network icon, Ina Garten. She suggests prepping the delicious gooiness the night before and popping it in the oven ahead of your guest's arrival. And when Ina suggests we don't ask questions. Okay, we don't ask her questions. Alright. We're not saying said friends will think you're deserving of your own cooking show, but we're not saying that either. Huh. I mean, I don't know. See? But I am one of those people, though, I love, like, al dente noodles, so, like, still kind of, like, firm. So this just sounds really soggy to me. Like, that's what I'm getting from this. If you've tried this, if you want to try this, please let me know how it turns out. I'm not saying it's a bad idea, I'm just saying it's not for me. Grow your own dress. Christy Dawn invites you to join the regenerative revolution. Your investment covers the cost of farming enough regenerative cotton to grow your own dress. Alright. Well. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Please, somebody do this. I would love to know how the dress comes out. Okay, let's go through the breakup school advice. I'm not gonna read all of this. This girl's a table. You don't need to know why your relationship ended. See, I kind of disagree with that. I feel like knowing why it ended is very helpful so that, you know, you can move on from it. You can better yourself. Like, 9 times out of 10 in a relationship, it wasn't just one person that did something wrong. It was both parties, you know, and if you know, then you can overcome it. So, I disagree. Figure out what real love looks like to you. That's true. You gotta figure out what your love language is, and you gotta figure out, you know, what love languages you just don't mesh well with. That's a real thing. A breakup is a chance to rewrite your future. I mean, that's true. Yeah. It's okay to be okay. Yeah. It's always okay to be okay. That's right. Breakups bring growth, and growth is a gift. True. True that. Apparently, oh my god. I just got so excited over these hottest Cosmo stories ever. Apparently, you can read their stories, their hookup stories. Only the horniest, most lip-biting, most give you tingles down their hookup stories make it into our collection of confesses. Okay. I don't like that word, but alright. Oh my god. I can get 1 year for only $12. No. I feel like magazines used to be so much more interesting. Oh, it's about time they still do horoscopes. Hot diggity dog. Let's dig in. Alright. I'm an Aquarius. Okay. Okay. Alright. Sure, it's Scorpios and Sagittarius this time of year, but you are bringing the main character energy. You're everyone's favorite, and it's time to shine. Tell your family you love them. Treat your besties to dinner. December is going to be low-key, so have as much fun as you can right now. I don't think December is going to be low-key at all, because let me tell you, it's David's birthday, it's Christmas, and I mean, that's it. David's birthday is like a month-long celebration. I refuse to let it be anything less. So, December's not gonna be low-key. I disagree. Cosmopolitan horoscope. This says that the stars know what you'll wear next season. But it doesn't say what I'm gonna wear. Oh, Miss Lindsay. Yes. I'm gonna read some of the short ones because my throat is actually getting really tired. Like I said, I am like still getting better from COVID. What is your skincare like now? I'm big on non-intrusive facial experiences. Anything I can do. I love lasers. I just started Morpheus 8, which I'm obsessed with. What is okay? Oh god, I just did that and it was the most painful thing, like rubber bands snapping actual fire into my face. I was sitting there the whole time like, is this really what I'm willing to do for beauty? It's always worth it. Here's the trick. You have to ask them to give you the numbing cream ahead of time and put it on yourself at home an hour before you go. God, I mean, she is looking a lot better than she was, so maybe it's working. Like maybe there's some science to it. It's always nice in the age of filtered selfies to dig into what really goes into getting camera ready, right? Because we only ever know what we see on the screen. We don't know what's happening behind it. If people were to see the real Lindsay Lohan on a random night at home in Dubai, what would that look like? Which, fun fact, yeah, Lindsay Lohan lives in Dubai. She doesn't even live in the US. Like, she's literally living in Dubai. She moved away from the US. She's living her best life. She only comes here to work. That's it. That's amazing. I cook a lot. I follow this Instagram and they do these really great healthy meals. I cook a lot of Italian. I do a lot of pastas. I do a lot of an Arabic dish called mashbous. It's chicken with rice and vegetables. I do a really good borscht soup. I also got to bed really early, 9:30. There are definitely some good learnings and hacks from your guests too about success, self-care. What are your own non-negotiables when it comes to taking care of yourself? Exercise. I love running on treadmills. It's my favorite way to just release. And I meditate in the mornings. I meditate in the shower, actually. Love meditating. I do like that top. That's cute. That one's really cute too. So we've got our body care routine. First, make a habit of the basics. Cleanse, moisturize, and protect. So we've got some cleansers on the first page, moisturizers here. I actually love the Hydro Boost moisturizer. It's not sticky at all. It smells really good, and it does hydrate. You get your SPF. Introduce your actives. Everything you just read will keep your skin healthy and happy, but serums and treatments below, all with potent, high-performing active ingredients like niacinamide and retinol, do the heavy lifting when it comes to things like brightening skin tone or fighting acne. This one is a super fine mist for vanishing breakouts. Interesting. I could use that. An illuminating serum for ultra glowiness by K-Skin. This one is a retinol treatment for baby soft skin by Versed. And an antioxidant serum for repairing damage for Paula's Choice. And exfoliating. Got some different exfoliants. Got the different acne clearing body wash, the topical slather exfoliating body serum, the Drunk Elephant TLC glycolic body lotion. I actually have this and I love it. It's so good. And the Kapari KP Body Bumps Beacon glorifying or clarifying body pads. I don't have the Kapari ones, but I do use the First Aid Beauty scrub in the shower, which I like. I like it a lot. It's pretty good. Got some tools. A clinical grade laser. Okay. a sculpting massage stone. Well, this explains Morpheus 8. It says it is a microneedling. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. A microneedling treatment for fading scars and stretch marks while also giving skin a tighter, smoother appearance. Is this girl still a thing? Sadie Robertson? Do you guys remember Duck Dynasty? Like, Jesus Christ. Is that family still... God. How are they still a thing? She's preaching submissive womanhood. Should you listen? Should you? I don't know. Honestly, based off of everything going on in the world, I have no interest in reading this right now. I'm in like one group chat, so I'm the 7%. I have met the people in my group chat. I would say we simplify relationships, so yeah. Damn, so all of you guys are like in hella group chats, and I'm that one. I don't know, man. I think this magazine just made me feel bad about myself. I am not in a lot of group chats. I don't use lasers on my face. I don't want to wear a puffy coat. I don't know. You tell me. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you thought about this video. Tell me how you've been doing. And definitely keep a lookout for my next video, letting you know where the heck I've been. That does it for this one. I hope you all found this video to be relaxing. I hope you have had a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, a wonderful night. I hope you are very relaxed, very happy, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.